Hey, it's Andrew Downs. I'm proud to support Three Beards Media, and I would love to work with you. If you need merchandise for your company, organization, band, softball team, whatever, I can help. From name brand apparel to promotional items, large orders or small, online stores, and more, I can help your brand stand out. AKC Marketing is local, based in Johnston, and we are an employee-owned business, so our costs are low and our turnaround times are fast. But most importantly, we give you personal service to make sure you get exactly what you're looking for. Email me at andrew@akcmarketing.com or find me on social media, and let's make some cool stuff together. Now sit back and enjoy this Three Beards Media podcast.
Hit the road again. 2 mics, 1 dream, and a long time plan. From the bright lights flashing down in Old City to a 2-drink minimum in the town, so great. Plus non-stop on the interstate. Truck stop, coffee keeping us awake. Midwest roads, yeah, we know them well. From Des Moines to Chi, got stories to tell. Late nights, bright lights, open night fights. Killing on stage, then it's back to the flight. From the cornfields to the Vegas Strip. Ain't no state where we don't fit. Billy and Willie's workshop, welcome inside. Where the jokes are sharp and the laughs collide. From the neon glow to the small town dive. Comedy's the road that keeps us alive.
Willie's workshop to keep us alive. What up?
Guns out tonight.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
There you go.
Fucking
That's right. My pythons.
18-inch pythons.
That's right. What up? Where you been? What you been up
where
to?
You been? You're the one.
I've been in Vegas, baby, and I'll tell you what. Epic Vegas trip. Epic, like I can't even tell you. We were down so much money, and we ended up with a lot of money, and yeah, pretty crazy.
Down. So I thought you were gonna say like something cool happened, not that you were a degenerate.
No, we're degenerate. That's all we do. Fucking gamble 24/7, and we were getting murdered. We were getting me and her sitting there playing together, and after a while, I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'll kill you." Here's the deal. My wife's very steady, very even keel. She plays, and I'm bipolar, so I'm riding. You know, when we're getting beat, I'm like, "Motherfucker, we shouldn't even came out here. Fuck these people."
Yeah.
So, then we win. I want a high five, and then she don't want to talk to me because I'm, you know.
No, fuck you. Don't be nice to me now.
Exactly,
dude. It's so funny. Does this happen? Does this happen when you're 70? Is that?
Yeah. Well, it's the only thing. It's the only thing that keeps me alive. Okay.
It's the only passion.
If I didn't have gambling, I don't think there's anything else exciting.
What I'm saying is like it's just so funny you bring that up. You and your wife fighting while you're gambling.
Yeah.
Because my parents my parents are your age,
right?
And they're turning into that fucking old couple that just yells at each other in fights all the time.
Our fights is I'm the yeller. My wife is my wife says this is my wife all the time. But me, this is me. This is, I get crazy, I scream, then I get real quiet, then I won't talk for a while. And
oh my God, you're a cunt. I would hate to fucking live with you. I
just, and the thing is, I keep on thinking
the opposite of what you are around me at home.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, that's because it's my wife. I mean, there's a difference between you and my wife. I've never grabbed your hand and put it on my lap. Okay, so
not that you remember.
Not that I remember.
You've been a few cocktails deep.
I thought we were gonna do. I thought tonight there was some stand-up going on around the city. I thought maybe we go out, but then what happens is I get comfortable in here, and then I don't want to go out because there was.
You ain't gonna fuck after we get done with this. There ain't no way you're leaving anywhere.
Yeah, I know.
You won't even come here for this.
I was going to come here.
The concept is completely left the station. That's never happened.
100%. It's gonna be great though when we have a guest.
I gave him a laptop. It's my fault. I gave him a laptop and a microphone.
Yeah.
Enabled the whole fucking thing.
No, I'm gonna start moving around more, fellas.
You'll
start coming.
He'll move that microphone and laptop to the old folks' home. He'll be
I
broadcasting.
know. Now we
That's
sound.
right.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
We'll have a
Like,
shawl on.
Yeah. Now it
Let me
sounds
tell
like
you what
you're
I
trying
think.
to fucking get Grandpa to do something.
That's right.
Listen, you got to get up and move around.
That's right. My legs hurt.
I gotta yell, because you can't hear. Dad, Dad, you gotta move around sometimes.
That's right.
If you just walk every once in a while, you'd feel better.
And you get the whole thing. They're not really fighting, Dad. That's phony wrestling. He didn't really hit him with the chair, Dad. My mother was an old Italian woman, and her sister, and this is back in the 60s. My mom would have to get on the phone with my Aunt Catherine and go, Catherine, it's not real. It's not, Catherine. He didn't really hit him with that chair, Catherine. They'd be watching Moose Cholak.
Why are they watching wrestling anyway?
My Aunt Catherine was 80 years old. She loved to watch wrestling. Sit there, smoke a cigarette, and watch wrestling.
My dad was the same
What
way.
a fucking riot.
Yeah.
I used to watch it, and my dad would be like, "Chris, that shit's not real." And I was like, "Dad, he's bleeding." He's like, "Chris, Rufus R. Jones, the guy's 70 years old. He's not beating that young kid."
Exactly.
True
I
story. My grandfather was a traveling professional wrestler.
Yeah.
Oh,
My
yeah.
dad's dad
Well,
was.
there we go. Look, we got it from two angles now.
Yeah,
we got a little Billy too.
I've got I think I'll pull him out. I've got photos of him in his wrestling attire. I'll have to see if I can find
You
them.
got them tight shorts on so you can see the junk. Gotta wear tight junk shorts.
I don't know, man. I was just thinking about like my parents fighting, like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I mean, because you know what? When you've been together 30 years, I mean, I don't even know. I mean, I don't even know what.
Well, you gonna fucking get a divorce at 70?
Oh,
what
God,
the fuck
no.
Are you
Oh,
gonna
God.
do? You know,
Nothing. I'm not gonna
like,
do anything.
No, I'm just saying, like my parents, like it's just.
But
it's funny as shit and go. Oh, well, fuck you. Like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna hire a lawyer? Is that what you're gonna do? Fucking
Am I getting a new little brother?
Yeah. Oh, could you imagine? Fucking mom's got a new fucking guy in the nursing home, and
you know that would be a good movie. Two old people and their kids, right? And the old people fight, and they get divorced. And the guy finds a young girl, and the mom finds a young guy with kids or something. And now all of a sudden you're like a 45-year-old guy with like infants for stepbrother and stepsister.
Infants.
Yeah, because like your dad marries like a 20-year-old.
Gold diggers.
Yeah, and knocks him up. He knocks her up, and then all of a sudden you got like this little.
Well, they can't knock my mom up.
No, but she could marry a young guy that has young kids.
She marries. She has she's got a job as the nanny.
Exactly.
This is my grandpa. This is my grandfather's a professional wrestler.
Oh,
I like it. Look at that. And a nice rack on him too.
Yeah.
Nice rack on him.
This was him older.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love there's old man strength right there. That should be the cover.
No, that could be. That
is old man strength right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great.
What's his name?
Daryl. His name is Daryl Shipley.
What did he go for as a wrestler?
I have no idea. He was a professional wrestler.
He should have won his double D. So let's see that other picture again.
Maybe.
Let me see that other picture again. Daryl Double D Shipley. There you go, right there.
There you go.
Yeah.
My grandfather and grandmother have a unique story. You talked about how your dad went in front of the Senate committee, and my grandmother shot and killed a man.
Oh fuck!
Fuck, that beats that trumps everything.
Went to prison.
For what? She went to the joint?
They were running an illegal booze house out of her house. And
where was this at? What city?
She was a bootlegger.
In where?
On the east side of Des Moines.
Wow.
My grandma, the bootlegger, fucking busting caps
one night and beat the shit out of her, and she shot him.
So
prison.
What year would you say this was?
You know what? I can tell you.
What was your grandma's name? Ma Barker.
I mean, 40s, 50s, or 60s. My pop might have known her.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, probably did. It's probably one of your Probably when she probably shot one of your pop's guys. It's probably beat
Right? Yeah, probably join in there and collect some dough.
She didn't fucking pay. She didn't pay up.
Here we go. It was in 1966.
Okay, well, my dad was sick then.
So
He died
May
in
19th, defendant Arlene Violet Shipley was indicted in Polk County, charged with murder as defined in sections to which she entered guilty or not guilty.
How long did she do any time?
She did do time. Shortly after 9 p.m. on April 11th, they received a report of a man had been shot at 609 Southeast 5th Street. Under their arrival, they found the defendant in front of the house screaming for help and shouting she did not mean to shoot him. She told them that Stewart had struck her earlier that day. They had been arguing that evening. She was afraid he was going to harm her and that she shot Ralph Stewart. She kept exclaiming, "Please don't send me to Estes." Analysis of the defendant's blood taken shortly after found 221 milligrams per cent over the recognized standard. Stewart's blood was later taken and showed 131 milligrams per. So they were both drunk.
How old was she then?
She was.
That's so fucking East Side.
Dude, I'm telling you, I did.
Way to die.
Yeah. In the history of Hey, Billy, and the middle name Violet. Come on now, you know. Your middle name's Violet.
Sitting there, gun in hand. I didn't mean to shoot him. God damn it!
Was her middle name Violet or was it Violent? We don't know.
Violet.
Oh, Violet.
Defendant testified that evening that there was an argument between her and Stewart because of his failure to insist on payment from a renter and a refusal to padlock the rental house.
Whoa.
He decided to call a member of her family to come get her, and she was going to leave Stewart. Then she testified that she went to the phone, and he said, "Get the hell off the phone," and the other party called her a white bitch. She then went to the kitchen and demanded that Stewart call back and make the party apologize. Stewart was attempting to make such a telephone call when the defendant shot him. Defendant put her gun in her pocket earlier that evening, and defendant testified it was her gun and necessary to pull the hammer back to it so it wouldn't discharge.
God damn.
Yeah.
Violet.
So, yeah, I've always wanted. I reached out to Paul Parisic one time just to ask for the case files because I would love to.
Oh yeah.
Files, but I haven't had a chance.
Did you get to know your grandmother?
Years later, she obviously, but not very often. She was very mean. She was kind of strict. She had the affinity for the black man. I will say that.
I like it.
There you go. She adopted 2 kids that were also black, so it was quite funny that my uncle was maybe 5 years older than me and black, and that was our favorite thing. So everybody,
Uncle Cletus,
that we were related.
Come on over here, Cletus. Get over here, Cletus.
One of the best stories,
over, Cletus, but you're gonna limp back.
One of the best stories, though, and I'll get off here because it's your shit. But was my grandmother's thing was if you got food there, you ate the fucking food. You did not take it back in.
Yeah.
And me and my uncle's name was Mandel. Mm-hmm. We were in the other room eating, and my grandmother had made stew, and I fucking hate stew.
Yeah.
And I walked in there.
Plus, there was probably some chitlins in it and shit too.
Exactly. And I was like, I'm not gonna eat this. And Mandel's like, just shut the fuck up and eat it. Like, don't rock the boat. Just shut up.
Now it's coming in. She's got a fucking purse in her. She's got a gun in her apron.
And I go, Grandma, I don't like this. I don't want to eat it. And she goes, okay, we'll just set it on the counter.
Yeah.
So I go back in the room, and Mandel's like, what the fuck? So
and that's when you said white privilege. That's what you said.
That was your first lesson.
So
white privilege.
So he goes, I'm gonna.
He takes his back in there, and she's like,
back in there, and
all of a sudden you hear 2 gunshots.
He said, "Mom, I don't want to eat this," and she said, "You better take your black ass and back in there and eat that fucking shit. I ain't cooking over that, so you don't eat." He went back in there and he's like, "I fucking hate you right now."
He said, "I'm gonna go talk to that bitch." Hey, say, listen here, Mama. No, he said, no.
Oh, it really was some fucking white privilege.
Yeah, privilege. So there you go. I have a felon in my. Should have the story that I heard was when my grandfather died. She was in prison, and the federal agents brought her to the funeral. Let her come to the funeral, but they were not going to take her handcuffs or anything off.
Yeah.
And the story is that my dad and his brothers basically told them, you either take the fucking handcuffs off or you guys are walking out in a pine box.
I like it.
That's the story I heard.
Nice. You got any pictures of your grandma?
I would have to ask my sisters. I don't have one. Let me see if I can find one while we're on the call.
You know what? See, now you should you should just show us a picture like Aunt Jemima or something.
Maybe I can AI generate one of my grandmother.
Let's see what AI thinks she looks like. Say, crazy white bitch that shot a bunch of black people.
I will grab this information and say, give me a profile of what Arlene Violet Shipley would look like based off this story.
Yeah, that's right. Arlene Violet Shipley.
Bill totally wants off this show at the moment. You can just rubbing his eyes.
I'm picturing fucking Tom Arnold's sister.
Tom Arnold.
All right, I'll report back with a picture of my grandma. So, all right, guys.
So anyway,
Violet Shipley, Violent. Her middle name was Violent. It wasn't Violent. It was Violent.
I'm aghast.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, I guess no matter how much my parents fight, I don't think anybody's shooting anybody.
No, not at that point. I mean, no. I mean, my wife and I, we really don't fight. It's more or less it's catty shit, and the only person that ever gets upset is me. She just kind of keeps it, because she's real good at talking down very low. And just need to calm down.
Yeah, it sounds to me like she's fucking dangerous.
Oh yeah, she is. She's dangerous.
Sounds like she's a fucking sniper.
Oh, without a doubt.
Like
without a doubt. I don't like. Sometimes she'll say, "I put water in your CPAP," and I'm like, "There ain't no fucking water. There's some kind of chloroform or stuff. Chloroform in my CPAP. That's what. It's fucking kill me."
You're ignoring me, Willie, and I will not be ignored.
I will not be ignored. Exactly.
So, anything else in Vegas besides the?
No, man. That's all we did, man. We went to the Fever game. We went to the Fever game with Clark's uncle, who went to high school with Jenny. And we didn't get a chance to meet her because Caitlin didn't have one of her best games. So
she probably wasn't pleasant to be around.
Yeah, she's having a rough go. She's in the last 3 games.
I think she still had like 19 though.
Oh yeah. She still can get to the hoop and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
What she needs to do is she needs to get like a Tyrese Halliburton help. She needs to get a mid-range game. She needs to get some floaters and shit. Because with her, it's either 25 and out or she'll make a layup. But they almost don't even guard her from 15 feet.
And she's hitting that a little bit.
But she drops dimes like fucking John Stockton. I mean,
I get it.
Here's the bad thing: 11 assists, and honestly, she should have had 17.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
they fucking missed. Yeah.
Half of her turnovers are just not catching the fucking ball.
Exactly.
That shit drives me up the wall.
Oh, just the miss.
Or the amount of times like somebody will miss a layup, like when they're just.
Yeah, just a layup that anybody should make. I mean, you're a girl. You're 6 foot. You watch Angel Reese has trouble making layups.
I have like a love-hate thing with Kelsey Mitchell.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, man.
Like every once in a while, it's like, God damn, she's balling.
Yeah.
But then she drives you up the wall.
Yeah. And she never throws it to Caitlin. I mean, it's weird if you watch.
No, she's a black hole, dude. She doesn't throw it to anybody.
Yeah, it's true.
She doesn't pass the ball.
No.
Once it gets into her hand,
she's street ball all the time. That's just her. She's a street ball game. Did you ever watch Family Guy?
Yeah.
You ever see the episode where they got this old like Atari basketball game, and they was playing against Cleveland. Cleveland's like, now you can't use the shot from the corner for the 3-pointer because it's unfair, and you always make it. And Peter's going, that's okay, and every day he's playing quarter three. And Joe was like, you're playing good defense. Peter was like, Joe's just mentioned, so look at him get down on D.
It was just fucking.
Yeah, those guys. Yeah. So what'd you do this weekend?
What did I do this past weekend besides golf?
How'd your golf game go? How'd you do?
Doing better. Like I don't know if I mentioned the lesson.
No.
Have I mentioned the lesson?
You got a lesson.
Yeah, and it was the worst fucking thing I've ever done.
Well, why? What happened?
What
was he? Was he trying to correct something?
No, he changed every fucking thing.
Well, that's kind of tough to do.
Yeah.
That's an old dog, new tricks.
So,
How do you do
dude, I'm
that?
fucking 46 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, I just had to take what I ended up. I played really, 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 really bad like the first 3 times after
the
lesson. And now I'm starting to play better. And I took most of what he said.
Yeah.
But some of
it's
the
probably
stuff,
hard to keep it going all the time too. I mean, you can slip in a bad habit very easily.
Golf's just fucking hard. Period.
There's nobody that's. I mean, those professionals, you don't realize really how good they are. I mean, you take a guy like Michael Jordan, Charles Barkley gets the yips, can't even swing a club.
Well, and that's the thing is, all the professional golfers all have different swings.
Yeah.
So if you think about it, lessons are kind of weird.
Yeah, it was. Is it like in baseball where they always say in baseball it doesn't matter what you're doing up here, but you got to be a certain place at a certain time. So everything beforehand, if you want to do all this,
none of it matters.
It's just all matters when you get right here with the bat. Yeah, it's not the same thing with golf, I'm guessing.
Well, all that matters is where the contact happens and when.
Yeah.
Like
now, are you? Did you hit the ball a long ways, or you just try to stay in the fairway kind of guy?
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Whether I hit it. Yeah. Well, like hitting it straight's the hard part. It doesn't matter if you hit it long or not.
See, I could see you doing like a fucking Happy Gilmore, like a baseball swing where you like step into it and try to fucking murder it.
No, I mean, I whiff when I try. I've tried to do that Happy Gilmore fucking thing, and I always whiff. But it's I don't know, man.
Hardest thing in the world is hit a golf ball straight. I know that. I mean, that's the tough part because I mean, when you think about it, if you get into your head, it's even tougher because you got that little space like that, and you got to make sure you hit it right in the center of the ball. I mean, you know what I mean? Because every time I try driving range, I just fucking hook and slice. And
there's this new show called Sticks.
Oh yeah, I've been watching it.
Have you with Owen Wilson?
Yeah, with Owen Wilson
and Mark.
Let me tell you what you gotta do. You've got a nice swing.
I flushed it. That means that means I hit it square.
Yeah. How many episodes are you in on that? Because
I'm caught up.
I think I'm like at 3 or 4. I gotta keep going. I've been trying to catch up on The Chi. Have you watched The Chi?
I don't even.
It's at 7 seasons now. It's
just fuck! About, I ain't gonna get. Ain't no way I'm getting.
But it's all about this neighborhood in Chicago.
Obviously, The Chi, right?
Chi, baby, you know that. Come on, Billy.
Is that where Jesse Smollett got? Jesse Smollett get beat up.
That's right. That's where they took his money and everything. Come on, Cletus.
You know, I had somebody basically call me Jesse Smollett.
Why?
Said that I made some shit up.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You made some shit about getting robbed?
I think the statutes of limitations are over on that.
You think I can tell this story now?
Well, why don't you not use everybody's real name?
Okay.
Okay, we'll call him
call him Willie, I don't care.
We'll call him Roosevelt Folly.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, what is that?
Roosevelt
very
Folly
ethnic name
on Facebook.
Okay.
So when I was playing well, I'm not going to say where I was.
Okay.
So I was at a public restroom. I walked into a public restroom.
Mm-hmm. Is this a long time ago or not too?
Yes.
Long? Okay.
It was a long enough time ago.
In a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I walked into a public restroom, and there was a guy in there with his little like daughter or granddaughter. Couldn't have been more than
Yeah.
If you got your daughter somewhere when they're little like that, you take them in the men's bath. You can't.
Sure. Yeah.
Anywhere else,
where else are you gonna go? Right. Yeah.
So anyway, the guy happened to have on a MAGA hat.
Okay.
And I found that to be hilarious.
Yeah.
Just the fucking irony of it.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I got no problem with that.
I say on Facebook, like, I just fucking saw a guy in the men's bathroom with his like young daughter wearing a mag, and I'm just like, you can't make this stuff up.
Yeah.
And this dude starts telling me that I made up I'm making it up. It didn't really happen.
Why? That's not even that hard to believe. I mean,
I know. I'm like,
that's
what?
well, that shows you there's people that are just fucking possessed.
Well, no,
Yes,
he was a fucking drunk.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like I think that's what it is with the Troy Davis thing. I think he was day drunk. I think he's a drunk, and he just got upset. I mean, how else?
Hey,
why
leave
would he?
Troy Davis alone. Don't.
That guy fucking
leave
PM'd
Troy
me,
Davis
dude.
alone. I will cut you off right now.
Hey, Billy, don't make him call Nana Violet. Come on now.
He fucking private messaged me even.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's not stable. That's not.
No,
that
that's
was
just
because you were still on your bullshit. That's what he said.
Yeah, that's right.
Still on your bullshit.
But
That's
anyway,
bizarre.
so this guy tells me, I think, because later on he fucking tried to share the post on KCCI's. Like, he was telling me to try to get me to take a lie detector test.
Jesus.
He was offering like 10 grand to the north if I took a lie detector test. And I'm like, first of all, nobody's ever going to do that. Like,
Yeah.
You're full of shit.
Yeah.
You know, but anyway, like, why would I lie about this? Like, and I think he thought that there was like that I witnessed some kind of sexual assault.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's not what I was saying at all.
No, exactly.
And he fucking he shares it to KCCI's Facebook page.
I think that's what they call projecting.
And says, hey, he goes, major sexual assault happens in front of local celebrity. Like, you better.
And you said, I'm a local celebrity?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I was like, oh, he called me celebrity.
My God, that's projecting. Those guys are projecting.
I mean,
he's just basically.
Like this, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, the comments.
Yeah.
And
just
like
went nuts.
And
Did you take them all down? Or is it still up?
Oh, he did that thing where he deletes.
Oh.
Finally deletes everything.
Yeah.
So that
okay.
What is there makes me look crazy.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
It's all out of context now.
Yeah.
And whatever else.
Jesus.
And then but also blocked me and all this stuff. Yeah. Like, I did something wrong. But eventually I just said, like, dude, fuck you. I don't have to prove. I don't give a fuck if you believe me or not. Like,
no, you should have just doubled down and just like every single horrible thing said, and he had a MAGA hat on, no matter what it is. Yeah. I just watched some gay porn and they all had on MAGA hats.
I mean, it was fucking.
Wow.
Oh, he's like, I'll still continue to support his comedy. Like, he was sending messages to Chris trying to get me canceled.
Really?
Yeah.
You gotta tell me his name when we get off thing.
I will.
Yeah.
And then crazy. Like, I don't know, several days later, I get the fucking apology text, basically like, "Oh, I'm a drunk."
I'm drunk. Holy shit!
It's just like, fuck you. There's nothing more like. People love to tell me to stick to comedy all the time.
Yeah, yeah, like they do LeBron. Just dribble.
Yeah,
right?
just shut up and dribble. Like,
yeah.
Why don't I tell you to stick to plumbing?
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah. Why is it that all celebrities just supposed
to like, stick to fucking comedy? Stick to driving a forklift. Why do you get a fucking?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm not saying that people. Here's the deal. You're not saying that people should listen to you because you're a comedian. You're just giving your opinion. That's all. You know what I mean? Anybody can say what they want to say. It's up to you whether you want to take their advice or listen to what they're saying or not. So everybody should
take that advice when a reality show TV fuckwad ran for president. Nobody told him to stick to reality TV. They all voted for him. So
it's just insanity, though. Like, we really do. I mean, what other jobs besides ours do people like throw that shit at you?
Well, I mean, we're supposed to just be the court jesters, Billy. We're not supposed to have. We're not supposed to say anything serious because that's not what we're all about.
Yeah, but the
Oh, wait,
comics,
yeah,
the comics that I know,
yeah. Oh, the most brilliant people in the world.
the
You know what?
smartest motherfuckers
I'm
in
telling
the
you what
world.
now. I would right now if John Stewart wanted to run for president, I'd vote for him right the fuck now. I'd
Yeah,
vote for
I mean,
Bill Maher. I think Bill Maher's smart as fuck.
yeah.
I'd vote for him too. I mean, yeah. I mean, some of the smartest people, Adam Carolla. I mean, whatever side he's on, but I mean, some of the Lewis Black, brilliant people.
What? How do you build? We should build a president. We should do like a Build-A-Bear.
Yeah,
of like the ideal president.
Yeah.
Like, because here's what worries me about guys like Jon Stewart or Bill Maher being the president is not because they're comics in the sense of stick to comedy.
Yeah.
But more so comics go down rabbit holes.
Mm-hmm.
Like we get obsessive about a certain thing and learn a whole bunch about it. And we don't learn a whole bunch about it because we're studying it. Yeah. We learn a whole bunch about it because we're like, oh my God, that's fascinating. And it just keeps reset. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Kind of
and so like a lot of that knowledge that those guys have politically, I feel like comes from this obsessive place of writing a show.
Yeah.
Well, so I don't know how well that would apply to actually doing the job.
Yeah.
You know
well, I'll tell you what, honestly, I get all my I mean, I'll turn on MSNBC or CNN or even I'll even watch Fox News to see what the fuck's going on. But I get most of what I know politically now from either The Daily Show or when Seth Meyers does a closer look. I mean, seriously, I get it from comedians. And people say, well, that's not real news. I say, well, you get it from fucking Fox News. They're about as fucking liable as a fucking The Daily Show.
Even CNN. I mean, everybody's just about clicks.
Yeah, exactly.
Anymore.
Yeah,
I mean, look at your fucking Facebook will be like 4 people murdered in Los Angeles, and it'll be a picture of Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what?
Oh, you know what? How about now on Facebook when they have the story and it's like an interesting story, and then you get down the bottom and then it stops abruptly, and then you're supposed to rest of the stories in the first comment. Fuck that! I'm not going to that story.
Yeah, and then if you do that, usually somewhere in the comments somebody tells you what it is.
That's what I guess. That's what I hope for. Or somebody like they'll show you a clip of a movie that's real good. And then you want to watch that movie, and then you got to go down there. And people go, "What's the movie? What's the movie? What's?" And then
I get Beatus ads all the time, like, "Get rid of the metformin, and try this drug."
Yeah, exactly.
Doctors don't want you to know. Big Pharma doesn't want you to know about this natural
and if you look
supplement.
At it, if you look at it once, then that's all you get after that for a while. I mean,
so then you fucking click on the comments and you scroll down and somebody in the comments goes, it's berberine. Saved you fucking an hour.
I once clicked on this Rise fucking coffee or whatever, and that's all I get now is this fucking Rise coffee that's supposed to help me lose weight. And
how's it going?
I haven't tried the Rise coffee. I'm not gonna try it.
You say it doesn't work?
I don't know if it works. I read the comments and everybody says
the ads, the fucking trick didn't work.
No, it didn't. Well, it came close. I was thinking about it. The only problem is I have trouble trying to navigate how to fucking even order shit. You know what I mean? I get confused after a while.
I don't fucking.
The one time that I did order something, I must have clicked the wrong button because it sent me the stuff, and then it said I was going to have to buy it for the next 30 years.
You did the new Columbia House CD.
Yeah, exactly. Oh fuck! I wanted one jar of this shit. I didn't
know that you just reverse mortgaged your house when you die. Somebody else is Claudia's gonna be sitting there going, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, but look at all the stuff we get sent every month. Fuck.
Do you feel like, so who takes care of, like, when you got to do shit like that? Who takes care of it when you got to get a new cell phone?
When I fuck everything up, I'll bring Claudia around or one of her friends. Like let me tell you what, when I go into like fucking Verizon, I one time had to go in the Apple store for something, and I told the guy they sent one of the geniuses over, and I said, listen, I don't need a genius. You got a guy that's sort of smart. You got a sort of smart guy in the back room that's maybe right now stocking shit. Because don't give me the genius. Don't get the genius. Me and the genius won't even be able to fucking talk to each other. You got a moron? Is there a moron guy? Give me the moron guy.
Alien language.
Yeah.
See, that's where I come in. I come in like fucking June Cleaver. Excuse me, sir. I speak moron.
It's right. Exactly. They need to get something like that.
And then I'm fucking grabbing like your finger for you. Look, Willie. Yeah. Look. Exactly. Right there.
How about the Verizon store when they start asking you, and what do you do with it? And what do you do? And what's your plan? I don't know. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Here's my phone. So it's not working the way I want it to.
So you do do this yourself.
Oh, I'll go. Well, I'll go once, and then I always end up saying I'll bring my daughter back with me. Because and she speaks whatever you speak, and then she can translate it to what the fuck.
Yeah, how do you do your plan and stuff though? Who takes care of that?
They give me the best plan because I just take whatever they give me. I said, sure, that sounds good. Let's go with that. I might as well be an Amish guy in there with a wooden phone, okay? Because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Oh, can we talk about Amish people? Because
there's another fucking
Colorado.
Fucking
Willie's cousin Ronnie's outside the Verizon store with a can with a string on it.
Exactly. How's it going, cuz?
Hey, it works, guys.
It's only $185 a month for these 2 cans and some
exactly.
These 2 cans and a string.
They were supposed to be Progresso cans. These are Hy-Vee that looks like Campbell cans.
Well, so do you think you're old enough yet to get taken advantage of?
Oh, fucking A. Yeah, I'm almost 70. I have no idea what's going on. I mean, I really don't. You know, it's amazing to me how, like, even when Chris gave me this computer to do this thing, how I get to you guys every week is a miracle. Because I still don't know exactly what he told me what to do. I just start hitting fucking buttons, and then I'll plug this, and I'll look around, and I'm just.
I recognize that one.
It's like this. I go out to Costco out by Jordan Creek. You ever go on the Costco out by Jordan Creek? Yeah. I don't know how to get there. And what I mean is I drive out there, and I make some turns, and all of a sudden I'll see it, and then I'll turn that way. But if you were to say to me, well, what roads do you take to get to that Costco? I don't have a fucking clue.
I couldn't tell you what roads.
I go, and then I kind of go around the corner there, and I think this might be the right corner, and then I'll look over there, and then I'll look over there.
That's 100% what I do too, though. That's not you. Okay. That's not old. That's not, or maybe I'm old too, but like, no, because we don't live out there. We don't know the streets.
I don't know. A lot of times I get the things, and I like with my television, I get the stuff sometimes. And I don't know how I do it. Like when DirecTV, when you finally got the smart TV and you had to get to the other, like the Netflix and stuff, I don't know how I get to it. I just do. I get to it. It's a fucking a Rain Man situation. I don't know how I'm doing it. I'm just getting there.
So do you think you could because I just wonder when that,
when you start to feel like you're not. That's okay. You're 46. In about 4 or 5 years, you're going to start. Shit's going to just go faster than you want it to, and you're just not going to. You're just not going to. And especially the way technology is now. Yeah, with this AI and with this, or as McMahon would say, A1. With this A1 coming out the way it is, I mean, like people talk about chat. What's it called? Chat BT or chat? I don't know what the fuck
GPT.
It is. Yeah, I mean, that shit. I guess it gets faster and faster to where, I just stick with what I know at this point.
The Terminator is going to happen in real life. Is what's going to happen. But I'm just curious where that, like, how you feel. Do you ever feel like you're at that point where somebody's going, like, like has to make sure you're not getting taken advantage of.
Oh yeah, no. Every time
like,
I come,
back in the day, probably how long did your mom live?
I mean, she died when Claudia was born, so it's 30 years ago, and she was 78, but she got Alzheimer's at 74.
Okay, so at some point you were like, basically taking care of everything, right?
Oh yeah. Well, it's like this. It's like Jenny with her parents now. They're in their 90s, but people still call their house and shit. And Jenny's got to make sure because her mother will, we went over there one time. This is about 4 or 5 years ago, and there was one of them guys actually selling vacuum cleaners door to fucking door, and he had this vacuum that was like $1,200.
Yeah.
And Connie was going to buy it. She didn't know any better. She had her little checkbook out. Jenny walked in, goes, first of all, you couldn't even push it. It weighed 200 pounds. And Connie didn't know. And it's sad, but this guy was going to take advantage of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so we're now 30 years ago when they were 60.
Yeah.
Would they have written that check?
I don't know. I think they would.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
they would have looked into it a lot faster. That'd be a little more.
Where does that happen?
It happens when you feel like they've got 51% of the knowledge and you have 49%. When you feel like it's tipping towards them and they seem to know more than you do. So you feel like, well, they know what they're talking about. And, because at a certain part in your life, you think to yourself, nah, I think I know them, like when I go to the Apple store, the guy could say, well, you need this thing right here for and to do this with the D. I would say, yeah, because I have no percent of knowledge. But, back 20 years ago, I would say, no, let me fucking think about this. No, you don't.
Mm-hmm. So it just passes you by to a point where you
that's because you're not paying attention to everything that's coming in anymore. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know all the shit that's coming in anymore.
I mean, shit, new music. Yeah. I don't hear new music.
Yeah. Like everybody's talking about, everybody's doing the TikTok thing, and I got TikTok, and I think my daughter put me on once, but you hear about all these young comics and shit. I mean, you go to the clubs, and it's like it used to be. Here's my email, and here's my website, and now it's like I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, I'm on
followers.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't have any of that shit now because I don't know how to do it.
That's how it works now.
Yeah, exactly. So there you go.
That's kind of a reality I look at constantly is like, okay, did all this pass me by?
Here's the sad thing, Billy, is you're a very funny comic, so am I. And there's comics that have not even half our talent that are doing a lot better than we are because they understand how to maneuver all that bullshit to get eyes on them. You know what I mean? Like you said, you'll go with the Funny Bone for Tuesday night to open for somebody because he's a fucking TikTok star. Come on.
Well, and a lot of times I'll go watch some of the videos.
Yeah.
And 90% of them aren't funny. Like 90% of them are just they're just putting shit up there to put shit up there.
That's what it's all. It's not like throw enough shit on the wall until something.
It is. It's just
that's all it is.
Throwing shit up there.
But the problem is, it would work for you, but that's all they do. I mean, you'll see a guy put. It might be a 30-second video, but he'll do 10 of them in one fucking day.
Yeah.
And me and you, we were brought up when you do comedy, if you're going to do 5 minutes, it's got to be polished. It's got to be funny. Where these kids now, they don't give a fuck. They'll throw up garbage, but they'll throw up enough of it that every once in a while they'll hit on something. And then somebody says, oh, yeah, they're there. Yeah, there you go. We were raised different as far as comedy goes.
Raised different.
Yeah.
Kids these days.
Well, remember, let me tell you about my Aunt Violet. She used to run the club.
Well, see, I try to avoid that. I don't want to be some fucking fossil that's. It's different. I had to use MapQuest in an atlas, and you didn't. I don't want to be that. Fucking guy.
I'm old enough to be your dad, so I mean, with me, it's like my wife says, "You want to do the TikTok?" I said, I'm going to look pitiful. A 70-year-old guy trying to do the TikTok, and I had a career. It was a pretty good one. I'll leave it alone at that.
I had a career. It was a pretty good one.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
I should bring up a few TikTok comedian people and see.
I could be a contender.
Let's see what you got. You know what's funny? You know what gets me, Chris, is I got all these kids that are doing crowd work. Like they think they fucking invented it.
Okay, so here's one that I've seen this guy do crowd work.
They're making it They're making it into bullshit, is what they're doing.
Yeah.
Like
you might know. I mean, I don't know a lot of these people. So
let's see.
Let's see if you guys know who this is. Ready?
Yeah.
I know who it is. Yes.
He's a funny guy, ain't he?
Hey, right? Ain't nobody coming, bro? To an event like this? Did she stand you up? You came to just see me. But so you call that. You ain't got no. I'm trying to sell all these shows out. You lousy. You need to have a friend. I'm gonna be your friend by default, but goddamn, sir, you ain't got no none. Huh? You're new here? How long you been here? Let's hook you up with somebody. Let's get you. Just because you came alone don't mean you gotta leave alone. That's the rule, right? There's 3 white women right there. I don't see no man by them. Look, ow, you want a secretary? You like secretaries? Somebody's a secretary. There's 3 white women. One of them got to be a goddamn secretary. There's a nurse and an elementary school teacher. One of them is that for sure. I'm gonna hook you up with somebody, man. You don't got to leave alone.
Okay, this guy was at the Hoyt Sherman not too long ago.
I mean, none of that made me laugh though.
No.
Right.
And I'm not. I don't want to.
This guy is.
I don't want to fucking hammer on these dudes. Like
No.
I'm not trying to hate.
I'm looking around at these people. You saw what Ralphie May was great. I mean, that was,
I would never like what he just did right there.
Yeah.
I would never put that out.
Yeah, I know. I
Like to me, I would watch
1.1 million views. It had 1.
Yeah, like I'm gonna watch something. If I'm recording that and I watch that,
yeah,
I'm gonna say, yeah, that's not good enough to put
exactly. See, Billy, that's what I'm talking about.
Here's Willie in
You
about
gotta put it all up.
Just paid off my student loan. I'm getting older. Went into an antique store. They wouldn't let me leave.
That's funny.
I tried using that face aging app. They said, nah, you're good. I'm officially an old man. I give unwanted advice to total strangers. I told a kid to pull his pants up. His underwear was showing. He mocked me, tried to give me a wedgie. But the joke was on him. I was wearing the pins. I went to the doctor because I thought I had arthritis. I don't. I have early onset rigor mortis. Anybody ever drop their phone in the toilet? There you go. I did, and after I did, I put my phone in a bag of rice. Anybody ever drop a bag of rice in the toilet?
These are fucking jokes,
That's
man.
funny.
He's funny though.
That guy's funny.
That's writing.
Yes.
That's writing jokes.
Billy, Chris, I got stuff on there. I think somewhere from me doing crowd work at in Vegas,
but
LA Comedy Club.
But like,
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
yeah. We were just
Everybody's
raised different,
just
Billy. That's
throwing- Everybody's just throwing everything up there.
yeah.
What is this?
I have no idea.
I'm getting ready to do my 28-day yoga chair challenge.
What's at Billy's house?
Oh, that's right. You are at my house.
I'm at my buddy Billy's house. So I'm getting ready to do our podcast, Billy and Willie's Workshop. So I'm going to be on in about, I don't know, about an hour.
About to
I
fucking
will
fall asleep.
link up something. No, I don't. I don't know how to do that. Maybe Billy will link up something. Anyway, Billy and Willie's podcast. We do Tuesdays at 8. I better get back to my workout.
The nostalgia of when he used to come to your house.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
back
right.
to
You have to have the background music if those were the days,
Yep,
and
right.
memories.
I dated a girl for I don't know several months, and I mean it was probably maybe 4 months, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember her saying something to me about stuff that I used to do.
Like material or
No,
just
no, like I used to say this to her. I used to do
Oh.
this, like I'm like, it's been 4 fucking months. What do you mean? I didn't used to do anything. It's been 4 fucking months. Like, you talk about it like she talked like we'd been together for years.
She boiled it all down to something.
Yeah, it was like that was one of my biggest. Like that was a big turnoff. Like that was that was the beginning of the end of that one.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember you used to call me sweetheart?
Yeah, like. Oh, you used to do. I'm like, that was fucking.
You'll never believe what just happened.
What?
I played those videos and literally just got a notice on my Facebook that somebody claimed ownership to that link.
I don't know what that means.
An ownership link for Don't Tell Comedy was added to your video. So that clip that I just played, either the old man or the other guy, they claimed ownership to that already. We just played it a minute and a half ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
so is that like a robot or something that does it for him? Or
I'm sure it's an AI scan that scans for their, but like
the old man clip or whatever.
I don't know which one it was. But
it's from Don't Tell. There's a Don't Tell comedy. One of those was a Don't Tell comedy clip.
Must have been, and
Well, what's that mean? Well, what if they do that? What's that mean? Like they don't want you to play the clip, or
they don't? Yeah, they just claim ownership to it, so I can't monetize that particular news.
Oh, okay.
Guys, I'm not making any money on this.
Oh,
so
wow.
Yeah, that's.
What kind of money do they make?
I don't know, but Willie, I'd appreciate it if you didn't make an ownership clip on the clip that I just made.
Like I could fucking do that. I don't even know how to spell ownership. I'd fuck that up.
Yeah, no idea.
It's crazy. Hey, do you guys?
Facebook just made me go to professional mode or whatever. Did they do that to you, Willie?
Yeah, there was something on there about that. Yeah, like
weird.
It said something. It said you want a booster post this or something like that.
Yeah, I got to do all kinds of weird shit.
We need to get Billy and Willie's Facebook page connected here on this and Willie's.
We did get Billy and Willie's connected.
We didn't. No, we didn't. Remember, it was you had to wait a certain amount of days, and we never went back and did it before. So.
I thought we did. No, we did go back and do it. And it must not have took or something because I swear we did. We did.
No, it's your personal one. Your personal one is gonna just so. All right. Do we want to look at Willie's UPS video?
Yes, I'd like to talk about this. I would like to get this out to the public.
Well, wait. Well, let's set it up first. What's going on? What happened?
Okay, here's the thing. I every once in a while I go home and I order stuff online. I order stuff from this WeatherTech for my car. And that goes through FedEx. Now, FedEx, their thing is they leave a package for you, and they take a picture to let you know they left it on your doorstep. But here's what happened. Go ahead.
I'm doing this over because I accidentally blamed the UPS guy when I meant the FedEx guy.
Oh, yeah,
here's what's going on.
FedEx guy.
To my house. I wasn't here to receive it. But I saw a thing that said the package has been delivered. And they send a picture. And here is the picture I got. There is my package. And the picture looks just like that. Now, how in the hell am I supposed to know that's my front porch? This could be in the street for all I know. Because when I got home, there was no package. You know? And then I'm thinking, well, did they deliver to the wrong house? Did he leave it in the street and it got run over? I don't know. What I would have known, though, if it was the wrong house, is if I would have saw, or the right house, I mean, is if I would have saw the package over on my mat, see? Or anybody's mat. At least I would know to look someplace. Here, this could be in the middle of the highway. This is my house. That's my mat. And if it'd be somebody else's house, maybe, aren't you supposed to do this so they can recognize something to let them know where it's at exactly? You know? What's this guy? This guy just came over and just like that. There you go. He may be grabbing all these packages and taking them home for all we know. Every single package looks like it's
not there.
It's left out in a parking lot. So, FedEx guy that's in my neighborhood, South Side, do better. Okay? Do better. Bye.
No, the picture of it is not my. I could tell by just the cement alone.
Look at that.
It's not my house. There it is. There's the real one.
Okay,
How
so
the fuck am I supposed to know where that's at?
Yeah, that's
what he sent.
That's not your house.
No.
There's
What's this little thing on the right over here? Like that little bump.
There's a little column. Probably a column.
That's
Great
the secret.
Somebody commented on your post and said, package appeared to have been thrown in from the truck, didn't even make it to the front entrance of the porch.
Yeah, look at.
But at least you can tell that's your house or not.
Exactly. At least, they're luckier than I am.
Well, see, you know what? Maybe they on that one. Maybe they were trying to hide it from the street, from porch pirates, putting it behind that bush right there.
That's not my porch at all.
No.
So I don't know.
Did you tell them that it wasn't your porch?
Oh well, good luck trying. I think I got a hold of the FedEx people because I went online and I typed a bunch of shit out and sent it to it, but I have no idea if they got it. First of all, try to call somebody and talk to them.
No,
it's fucking impossible.
Here's how you get something done.
How you get done?
You add them on Twitter.
There you go.
You put the fucking picture up there. Yeah. Add them on Twitter. They will answer that shit right now.
No, I'll tell you what I said. I think the FedEx guy, didn't have his FedEx hat on. He had on a MAGA hat. And we'll see where it goes.
Well, you're lying now, Jesse Smollett. I was gonna. Oh fuck! No, it just
there we go, and it's starting.
Me up. So the FedEx guy.
Yeah.
So if you take a picture of that, because I had that happen with Hulu. I couldn't get Hulu customer service to answer shit. I fucking added them on Twitter, and all of a sudden they answered me.
Really?
And so I started talking on Twitter about why do I have to at you on Twitter publicly to get you to talk to me? And
so that's what I do. I'll go on Twitter. I'll give my wife or daughter get me on Twitter, and I'll just say, "Hey, FedEx guy, you suck. Here's what you did."
Yeah.
And see what happens.
Yeah. Right? Be like, this isn't my porch.
Okay.
Why did you take a picture on just concrete somewhere?
Exactly.
See, exactly. This could be the middle of the fucking highway.
It could be. It could be fucking anywhere. It could be his porch.
Where's the? What were those LED night lights for? Were those so you don't fall down on your way to the bathroom at night, or what?
Yeah.
All right. I've got 4 Reddit things and the AI. So let's take a break. We'll come back with Willie and Billy from the AKC Andrew Downs Marketing Studio, sponsored by Revelton Distilling Company, Greenberry Realty, and Kyle Lehman, Wintrust Mortgage.
Willie's Workshop.
Let's take a break, and then we'll be right back with the guys.
Making great tasting bourbon requires the perfect combination of ingredients, conditions, and time. The longer it rests, the better it tastes. Revelton Distillery's new single barrel bourbon is made from 80% corn, sourced 100% from Iowa farmers. And unlike mass-produced bourbons, each barrel of Revelton's single barrel bourbon is unique, proofed on when it tastes best. As they like to say, it'll be ready when it's ready. And to ensure the highest standards of quality and flavor, owners Rob and Christy Taylor oversee the production and bottling. Every single barrel. Iowa born, Iowa aged, Iowa bottled. Try the new single barrel bourbon from Iowa's own Revelton Distillery. ReveltonDistillery.com.
In 2023, a crack Green Beret named Dan Douglas retired his military command and promptly escaped to a full-time career in real estate. Today, this man is wanted by home buyers and sellers who want to survive the process without spending a fortune. If you have a home to sell or want to buy one, maybe you can hire Dan Douglas at Green Beret Realty. You can find him at greenberetrealty.com. greenberetrealty.com.
Whether you're buying, selling, or refinancing your home, or if it's simply time to renovate the one you're already living in, you need an experienced mortgage professional to help you analyze your financing options and to make sure the closing goes smoothly. And that's exactly what you get when you call Kyle Lehman at Wintrust Mortgage. Kyle's experience and expertise, coupled with Wintrust's rates and programs, ensures you'll get the mortgage that's right for you. You may even qualify for down payment assistance. Before you reach out to a realtor, call Kyle and get pre-qualified, empowering you to start shopping for the home of your dreams. Call Kyle at 515 515-473-0546. Kyle Lehman, Wintrust Mortgage, 515-473-0546.
All right, I'm back. Thanks to our sponsors, Revelton Distilling Company. Revelton now able to ship their whiskey to those 42 different states, so that's super cool. Guys, I wanted to take just a real quick second here and promote this charity event. It's from the group of Pars for Paxton. Paxton Nadich was a 5-year-old little boy who died of some heart ailments, and his family has started Pages for Paxton, which is a charity organization to supply books to kids in children's hospitals, University of Iowa's children's hospitals, and other things like that. So they have a golf tournament August 15th. We'd love to see you guys go out and sign up, get a foursome. Three Beards Media is going to sponsor a little bit of this and pay for a team. So, Bill, I think we might, if you're interested, you and I play, and maybe we'll see if we can have a contest with a couple listeners that'll join in and join our foursome. So,
fuck yeah, dude! I'm
going to be. Unfortunately, I will be in Las Vegas.
You're not gonna fucking play anyway.
Well, we could have him. He could be our caddy guy. Just drive around and give us drinks.
I'm good at that. Dean Martin. I drive around with a golf club and a drink, and I try to kill squinties.
But learn more about Pars for Paxton and Pages for Paxton this Monday night on Old Man Strength. We're going to interview Aaron, his father, about his son and the foundation that he put together. So,
God bless him.
Super excited to be able to do that. So,
fuck yeah, dude, that's awesome.
All right, guys, got a little bit of some fun Reddit stuff, and then we got the AI, and I may or may not, Willie, try to control yourself. I may or may not be able to get a photo of my grandmother for you.
Oh boy.
So, my sister's working on it right now. So.
Non-violent.
All right. What are some things you've tried in bed that changed your sex life? Here's the question.
Okay. Me? For us?
For you. What are some of the things? This was a question that somebody asked on Reddit.
Okay.
What are some things that you tried in bed that changed your sex life?
Staying awake.
One of the people said, I got a more supportive mattress, weighted blanket, and a pillow to make chunks of memory foam. And it reminded me of Bill talking about having a fuck buddy with his wrestling buddy.
My wrestling buddies?
Yeah.
Promising to scratch my wife's back for an hour after?
Yes.
That's one of the deals.
Jesus.
Billy seems like he'd be rough. Billy seems like he'd be a rough companion.
I do it all, man. I wear all the hats. I'm very diverse.
Are you a giver, Bill? Are you a giver?
I'm a very diverse and generous lover.
This is Bill.
Yeah. I know my way around a vagina. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. I certainly do.
And I say
erroneous on both counts.
It's my favorite food.
It's my favorite food.
Here's the thing, man. Not even my ex-wives will complain in that department. They'll just complain about other shit.
Wow.
But things that changed my life. Changed my sex life. I feel like nothing changed my sex life. What shaped my sex life was probably getting molested when I was a kid, because that pretty much made me no holds barred.
It's just getting deeper.
Way to drag the show.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I'm trying to think about. I'm just trying to think about what made.
So, for example, this gentleman says, when I was younger, I had a friend with long, thick, curly hair tell me to pull her hair from behind when I slept over one night. I held a bunch in my hand, and within 2 strokes, I was done. However, she awakened something in me, and I totally have a hair thing ever since. I love to pull it and run my hands through it. There's a good example.
Yeah.
Somebody else says getting pegged. I'm not so sure that's one I'd be interested in.
God.
But this
what's getting pegged? Wait a minute. What's getting pegged?
Are you trolling?
Is that Dick's doing this?
No, are you trolling? You want me to explain it, and I'm not. You're trolling me right now. You're trolling me.
What is getting pegged? What is it? Tell me what it is.
Willie, you tell it.
Is it
I don't know.
Is he getting fucked in the ass by a strap on?
Yes.
Is that what it is?
Getting pegged is?
Yes.
Why isn't that just called anal?
Because it's
So if it's gay dudes, it's not getting pegged. It's just
no. It would be a woman with the strap on.
That's the only way. It's
yeah, I guess is what I.
Okay, I'll go first. I've never done that. Billy, have you?
I haven't. I had a girl that tried to get me to.
Oh, we have a comment. Maybe somebody has.
Okay.
Oh no. No, never mind. Ray doesn't have it. That me.
I had a girl that tried to get me to let her peg me. But I told her I can only take about the tip of the pinky. That's about it.
Well, I've been married 30 years,
you know
so
that
I got nothing to add to any of this.
I'd say about this much pinky. Right? You know that first fucking joint right there? That first knuckle?
Well, you're painting a beautiful picture here, Billy.
The first knuckle on the pinky, that's as much anal penetration as I can handle. As far as I know. Although
I know.
I don't know. I don't know. Like, I'm just trying to think of what changed my whole like they're saying this, like, change your whole sex life. Like, really? Okay,
like,
so that gave the guy
what you like, maybe. Let's put it that way. Like,
what gave the guy a kink? Well, what I found out is I just love vaginas. Like, I would put my whole face inside of a vagina if it was possible. Like, I just love it that much. Like, that's all. So maybe, I don't know. Like,
why does Willie keep getting darker and darker as the night goes on?
I think it's because as I keep describing things, he keeps getting more.
Do I look uncomfortable?
But
I'm a 70-year-old man. This is freaking me out here.
Listen. You ever played Cards Against Humanity?
Maybe getting my ass licked.
Maybe the first Italian guy, Chris.
Maybe the first time.
Fucking goofball games. I don't play that kind of. Okay?
Maybe the biggest change was the first time I got my asshole licked.
Oh God! See what you opened up. You got your fucking Pandora's box. You happy now, Chris? Because now it doesn't stop. Now we're gonna hear some shit that no one wants to hear about.
No, what? I'm not happy. I don't know why you guys let me do this. You guys put me in charge.
You fucking asked the question. I'm telling you the answers.
Trying to make engaging conversation. I apologize. I was on the wrong pod.
Listen, I think that a lot of men are afraid to get their asshole licked for the same reason they're afraid to have a bidet. They're afraid that anything that touches their ass makes them gay. They're like that.
You realize if someone was just turning in right this second to this show, just right now,
his buddy Tatanka. That's
all I'm saying is all these
Tatanka,
things.
Yeah. Your buddy Tatanka.
All these things I'm talking about involve a chick.
Okay, like, yeah, make sure you make that in there because
I'm just saying
we may get a whole new audience.
We may.
Yeah,
we may.
So, like, I think that a lot of guys are depriving themselves from some next level pleasure by being afraid of a little ass play from a lady.
Bill, once again, I'm close to 70. The only ass play I'm getting is from a proctologist.
So never in the history of your sexual life. Nobody.
No, I've done. Trust me, I've done a lot of stuff, but I think it's just gross to hear it from a guy my age. That's all. It's
well, yeah.
gross.
So like not right now, but like
you're okay.
Somewhere in your 30s. Somewhere in your 30s, you got a little pinky, maybe. She give you a little fucking little. Huh?
He should be
right.
He should be the other person on Call Me Daddy. Is what he should be.
Right, just right towards right towards the end, just fucking. Just real quick. Like she just
real quick.
She just like reached out like this. It was like just real quick.
There you go.
When you least expected it and you're like, ah,
Chris, I'm sure you got another question, don't you?
I do have another question. I have two more. I should have ended with that one.
What about you, Chris?
Next question.
You ever have your asshole licked, Chris?
Here we go.
Huh?
You opened up that box, Chrissy.
Yeah, see?
There
Somebody
you
licked
go.
Chris's asshole. Chris has had his asshole licked. I can tell by his reaction.
Drink
Someone has licked Chris's asshole and he doesn't want to say it because
He
it
doesn't.
wasn't his wife.
Oh.
It wasn't his wife. And he doesn't want to say that he's had his asshole licked
Chris.
because he doesn't want her to see it and go, "Who licked your asshole? That fucking sick bitch." Ah, yes. And you loved it, didn't you? You fucking loved it. And that's definitely why you can't say it. Because she doesn't, all you've ever done is talk shit about the chick that licked your ass. But god damn it, sometimes when you go to bed at night all by yourself, you think about that psycho bitch licking your ass.
I need another ad. Okay, here we go. This gentleman needs some advice. How the fuck do you get off this podcast? That's the
advice you can get. Yeah. How do you turn this thing off?
I have a date tomorrow. I need advice.
Okay.
So, last person I was with was the father of my beautiful baby girl. We were together for a while, but ended things after our daughter's born. Whatever. We don't talk anymore. Anyway, a guy friend of mine, somehow I've known for years, asked me out. I've had the biggest crush on him for a long time and never made a move. Then he admitted he liked me for the first time. He laid eyes on me, but also didn't have the confidence to ask me out. Anyways, we've been texting for hours and now we're going to go on our first date tomorrow.
Okay.
He keeps messaging me, telling me how pretty I am and how he's excited to meet. I just need some advice on what to do on this date. Like, I only know the friend version of him, not the
suck his dick.
No.
The pinky thing again, Bill.
Get it all out of the way. Fucking get it out
I have
of the
no
way.
idea if I'm flirting right, but he seems to like it. I do have an outfit in mind. If anyone has some advice to give to me, I did straight up ask him what exactly he's looking for, casual or relationship. I want a relationship, and he said he's a do casual, but wants to build towards a relationship. So he knows I have a child. I let him know. She will always be my priority. I need some advice. How should this date go?
This dude's just trying to fuck.
I think she's got to completely, absolutely 100% be who she actually is. If she wants us to go any farther, show who you are, whatever that is with her. I mean, maybe she really is kind of a hoe or something. Maybe if that's her, then be her.
Lick his asshole right away.
Right away. Then the pinky finger thing, Bill.
And how much you want to? And then guess what's next? A ring on your finger. If that's what you want. If you want a relationship, lick his ass early.
Lick his ass early. Early and often. Okay. There you go. Pass that on to that young lady.
Seriously though, by the fact, just the simple fact that he said, he wants casual but build towards a relationship. Mm-hmm. He already knows. Mm-hmm. He's just trying to fuck. And
he DTF.
And he wants to be he wants to be guilt free. He doesn't want to say, he knows that she wants a relationship.
Yeah.
So he doesn't want to say no to that.
No.
Because he at least has to dangle the carrot, or he's never gonna get any of that foot there.
Or the pinky.
He's not gonna get the pinky. And so
I'd say be herself, but Billy says she needs to be
more of a hoe. No,
I'm more of a hoe.
To be 100% honest.
Yeah,
I would tell her not to date the guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because she wants a relationship and he doesn't really.
Yeah,
he's just dangling the carrot.
He's trying to get the pussy.
He's just trying to fuck her.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
She's known him forever. Yeah, but like, are you friends though?
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Billy, let me ask you a question. I mean, because you actually married a girl that you knew in high school, and you were casual before. I mean, you didn't really. How did you go about that with your second?
I never dangled any relationship carrot.
You did.
I made it very clear. I was just trying to get pussy.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know. And you got her to marry you, so that means you got some game.
Well, she fucking beat me into submission. She was the one with the game. She's fucking psycho. Fucking made me think she was a completely different person.
God, this show has turned into nothing but just Billy's. We're just delving deep into Billy's fucking subconscious, and it's frightening.
There's no rock that doesn't get unturned.
No, it does not.
T-shirts are on the way. All right. Next is an am I the asshole for not letting my husband sleep in swim trunks?
Are they wet?
All right. Let's
if they're wet, then your fucking husband's a maniac.
Yeah, we got to get context.
We had a chill day today that involved our pool. We dried after reading beside it. I made dinner. We had a long conversation, watched the show. Then it was time for bed. And even tired, I still took time to take a quick shower to rinse my body before bed. Husband didn't want to. Fine. I didn't complain, but he was in bed in his swim trunks. So I asked when he was taking them off, and he said he was going to sleep in them. Normally, he sleeps in his underwear only. I sometimes sleep in a T-shirt that I only use in bed and undies, or sometimes I sleep naked. It depends. And honestly, I don't know why it bothers me so much that his swim trunks were in bed, but to me, they're like dirty old shorts. He's worn them outside on dusty furniture, maybe has cat hair all over him. So it feels like outside clothes shouldn't be in bed. I'm not a super clean person by any means, but I like to have my bed feel clean. He said he's just too lazy to change into his underwear. No problem, dude. I'll go get them for you. Begrudgingly, he changed into them, even though he didn't want to. I agree with that. He didn't want clean undies on his dirty body. I agree with that, but prefer it over his dirty swim shorts in our bed.
Yeah, no, she ain't that. He said, you know what? You want to wear it? Go sleep in the fucking pool. Then.
Okay, so he said my husband didn't think there was any rule about what you're allowed to wear to bed, and I disagreed and said there's an unwritten rule. He says he needs it in writing, so here we are. Am I the asshole for insisting on no sleeping with swim trunks?
No, she's fine. What's wrong with that? Goes, you fucking grow up and go put on your fucking underpants. That's what I always say. What do you say,
wait
Billy?
a minute, man.
Huh?
I mean, do they have any pets? Do they let their fucking dog sleep in their bed?
Well, you don't need. You're 5 feet away. Go put on some underpants.
I'm just saying this whole make my fucking bed clean. He does have fucking swim trunks have underwear in them.
They smell like chlorine and fucking.
What's cleaner? What's cleaner?
No. Put on.
What's cleaner?
What's
fucking cleaner than than fucking bleach? What's cleaner than fucking bleach?
I don't know, Billy.
I would argue that he's cleaner than her in that motherfucking bed.
Yeah, how do you know she hasn't peed a little bit in her underwear?
Yeah, but she's got fucking kids. She's maybe she laughed. Maybe she laughed right before she went to sleep. And her child fucking bearing vaginas incontinent.
Willie's just
pee a little bit.
See how pissed Willie is.
I think Eric, go ahead.
I think she sounds like an uppity cunt.
That's got to be one of our new things, the uppity cunt.
Oh yeah. That should be a segment.
The uppity cunt segment.
The uppity cunt of the week.
Uppity cunt.
Oh, dude, I'm so doing that.
You know what's so funny?
I am so.
My wife, who doesn't cuss that much, lately with all the politics going around, and she absolutely
dropping cunts left and right, isn't she?
No, she's got a new one that she uses all the time for like maybe Carolyn Levitt and stuff. Cunt hole.
Yeah.
She calls a girl a cunt hole. That's it. And I never loved her more than that.
Yeah, I like cunt hole.
I'm not gonna lie, I've dropped the word a few times the last couple weeks.
Oh, I know. No, I walked in the room the other day.
Is having somebody in your life that says it regularly, and then it just starts rolling off the tongue.
My dad would say it all.
I'm telling you what. Yeah. Did he use cunt hole or just cunt?
Cunt.
My wife cunt hole. Yeah,
and exclamation point at the end.
And I'll tell you you got Christy Nome, Carolyn Levitt, the lady that accosted that gay guy and took a picture of her, whoever she is. I mean, there's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of them over there.
Nancy,
I like saying something's cunty.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Being cunty.
All right, I have a job opportunity for you guys.
All right.
Somebody in the stand-up Reddit stream said, I'm having a lot of trouble writing material for my stand-up, a combination of procrastination, work, and personal reasons. I know many people say the best way to get better at stand-up is to cut your teeth doing open mics and such, but unfortunately for me, this isn't really feasible. So does anyone have any recommendations for a coach or someone who can sit down with me to review, critique my ideas, and give advice on a weekly basis?
Billy's the wrong guy to ask for that. Billy.
Fucking stop. I can't get on stage. I want to be a comic, but I can't get on stage.
The comedy classes, Billy. What about?
Hey, can I pay somebody to make me funny? You fucking douche. Get out of here. God, why? I mean, somebody come over and help me make TikTok videos, and then I'll do stand-up after the TikTok video.
The thing was, if you have all these things that are bothering you, then you don't really want to be a stand-up comic. Real stand-up comics, you go to a comedy night, you sit in the back, and you bite your nails, and you go up and you bite the bullet yourself.
What's he think after the coach comes over? He starts getting paid work.
Yeah,
like what? How do you think it's gonna work?
I don't know. I mean,
this guy's response was, "What are you even fucking talking about?"
That's a good answer. What are you even fucking talking about?
Exactly.
That's the greatest answer in the world. What are you fucking even talking about?
There's 10 other fucking comics trying to tell him to send me a PM.
This guy said, "I'll be your coach. Here's my advice: get your ass out there and do some open mics." Now,
there you go.
Funny.
Yeah,
done deal.
For real. I guarantee you, there are people reaching out to take advantage of him.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you Danny T has already sent him an email. I bet you $100. Fucking Danny T's like, "Hey, I'm teaching online classes. As soon as you're done with my class, you'll get to open for Rob Schneider."
Danny T's a funny dude. Come on.
Danny T's fucking great.
Yeah, he is.
He's really funny.
Yeah.
So stop stealing money, motherfucker, from people. Stop it.
Billy.
All righty, here we go. Final segment is our AI segment. I'm not sure what inspired me to do this one, but I was at the ball field last night and we were talking about something. We started talking about The Simpsons, and I was like, I wonder what we would look like as Simpson characters. So I included myself this time.
I just look like Bart.
Because I feel
like
it should be fair. So this is me as a Simpson character.
That's a pretty good one. I like that one.
Hold on, let me remove the background here. Here we go.
That's a pretty good one.
Not bad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the outfit that I wore throwing the first pitch out last night. So, by the way,
how'd that go? Did you bounce it?
Yeah.
Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
Let's see it.
Well, wait a minute. Are the iCubs going to claim ownership and fucking ban our
No,
podcast?
it's my video, so fuck them. So let's see.
He must not have bounced it.
No.
Did you go from the mound, Chris?
Oh, first of all, the guy that went before me, he made me look like Roger Clemens.
Oh, that's always good.
That's good.
So, because that guy sucked. All right, can you see this?
Yeah. Let's see.
Here we go.
Oh, there he is. Look at him taking the fucking.
Oh, look, he waved to the crowd like
wave.
fucking Lou Gehrig.
Everybody.
Waving to the crowd like Lou Gehrig. I consider myself the luckiest man.
Oh, look, he just fucking ran out there. Oh, he bounced it.
I made the plate.
Billy, now if you were going to do it, Billy,
he fucking.
Would you go all the way to the rubber?
No, not now.
Yeah, that's like I thought about myself. I thought I'd go all the way, and I know I'd get halfway there, and I just
no. If they're gonna if it's just it's a hey, huh,
yeah.
The funniest fucking shit. You might be able to find it. Do you know Nick Thune?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's from Minneapolis, right?
No.
No. Okay, I'm thinking of somebody else.
He's from Seattle.
Okay.
Anyway, I've always loved Nick Thune. His brain. I've always just loved the way his brain works. Anyway, he threw out the first pitch at a Mariners game. And if I don't know if he went out in full uniform.
Oh wow.
But he may have worn a full on Mariners uniform.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure. But he went out with his first baseman's mitt from when he played Little League. And he threw the first pitch and then fucking jumped into the catcher's arms like he just got done winning the World Series or
like
something.
when Yogi Berra jumped into
Yes,
when
it was
when he threw the perfect game. Yeah,
like he throws the first pitch, he fucking grabs the fucking catcher.
I got it.
You do?
Full Seattle Mariners uniform.
Yes, he's wearing the
Oh
full
my God.
uniform.
If you
Look
get,
at that.
what did they say?
I said, hey, look at that movement on that ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, the day before, yeah, it was a little slider. The day before, watch
He's wearing a Jay Buhner jersey.
because he wasn't expecting this. Boom. I don't think that felt good for him.
Was that Jay Buhner that he threw it to?
Yeah, well, he had Jay Buhner's.
He had a Jay
Oh, he
Buhner
had Buhner's
jersey
own
on.
uniform on because I said Jay Buhner
Yeah.
was fucking. He's a Hall of Famer.
All right.
Nick
So that
is
was
so
me.
fucking funny.
This is Willie.
Let me see. I like it. Yeah, I look like that guy that the
Troy
gangster guy that's already
McClure.
on there. Yeah,
Troy McClure.
Troy.
Hi, I'm Willie McClure.
I like that. What,
You may remember me from such videos as "My brother Troy is dead."
Hi, I'm Bill Blank. You remember me as such as that's not my pinky. That's,
They call her old brown pinky.
I can't wait to see Billy. We're all
He's
we're all
that guy-
needles and pens here.
Hey man, hey, what's your girlfriend's name? Her name Pinky Brown.
Her great aunt was Violent Shipley.
Okay.
Violet Shipley begat Pinky Brown.
You ready?
Yeah.
Billy.
You look like the comic book guy. Excellent, sir. The guy that did the comic.
Worst AI picture ever.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Look at the giant fucking teeth.
Worst podcast ever. Oh God, I fucking hate him.
I wish that there should be a little brown pinky.
God,
There
I
should be
did
a little
not
brown
want
pinky.
anything.
That is fucking exactly
prove
what
you-
I thought he would look like.
I can prove to you I did not prompt it to say to do anything.
You know, it's funny. It's funny though. Like
He's-
honestly, this picture right here. This is what I think young people think I am if they don't know me and just see me somewhere.
You're young Paul Giamatti, is what you are.
Like somebody in their 20s. That's the guy that I am to them.
Yeah.
Like if they just see me somewhere, they think I'm like just fucking dad that mows the lawn, cares about his lawn.
Yeah. They don't know about all the wild sex you had back in the day.
They don't know shit about
don't know
fucking
that.
Pinky Brown.
Not know
You
that.
cut a fuck hole in the couch with
That's right.
Ultimate Warrior.
No, I didn't cut a fuck hole in the couch.
Oh, that was JD Vance. I'm sorry.
People
Yes,
don't know where you're
thank
from.
you.
They don't know where you're from.
All I did was dry hump a pillow that looked like a wrestler.
So
Let's not
I
make
did
it something it's not.
I did find online a photo of my grandmother at the
Oh,
time.
you did? Let's see it.
So it's
Mugshot.
It's a nope. It's I think it
Mom
might
Barker.
be from.
Now, Billy, I want you to tell me if she's doable. Ooh,
Oh shit! I would have gave it to your grandma, dude.
violent. Look at her.
Fuck yeah!
Damn.
Violent.
I would have got.
Damn.
Yeah,
Come
I
on
would've-
now.
I would have let Violet have it, dude.
She may have let you have it.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
Like a fucking praying mantis. She'd kill you
maybe she'd
afterward.
fucking stick that gun barrel
You know
up
what?
my
She's
ass.
a good looking lady. Now, we don't know the age yet. We don't know how old. I mean,
So at the time of the murder, she was 42.
okay.
She
And that
born
was in the 60s?
1924. She was born in 1924.
Oh, wow. Okay.
My grandfather was born in 1902. So he was
Okay.
22 years older than she was when they married.
So, I mean, she would be 101 this year.
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
There you go.
So 42 back then probably looked like fucking 67.
Probably.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Probably.
It's crazy to look at that shit. Like the age, if you just look at like high school kids,
Oh, yeah.
look at
By
like
the way.
the senior pictures from
Yeah.
like when Willie was in high school
yeah.
compared to.
You have the bad fucking
Fucking-
haircuts and shit. You
Well,
know,
they all,
I
but they all
probably
look
have
like they fucking sell insurance.
Yeah.
already.
I haven't seen a high school picture of anybody in the last 10 years, so I don't even know what their new high school pictures look like nowadays.
It's still the
what
same.
What do kids look like nowadays? I think.
Usually there's either a car or a rail on a bridge, and they're like,
"Oh, is that what they do now?"
What, for senior pictures?
Yeah,
they're cringeworthy.
And then like the girls will have their hair
kind
of laying out here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody, it's time to go.
All right.
Say goodnight.
See you next week. See you in 6 days.
Yeah.
All right.
Back to our regular night.
All right. I'm going to go over Billy's house, so I'll see you then.
Yeah. I want a full report on the pinkies. What do you guys do with your pinkies?
Okay.
This
Love
week.
you.
All right.
Peace.
All right, everybody. Have a great night. Thanks for listening to Billy and Willie's podcast and workshop. We are
just a mic and a dream. Now we ride this circuit, chasing that scene. Every heckle, every cheer, every silent stare. Made us sharper, made us bolder. We ain't going nowhere. Billy and Willie's workshop, welcome inside, where the jokes are sharp and the laughs collide. From the Vegas stage to the IAD grind, this comedy life is one of a kind.